Hey there, it's Currency Relics, back again, this time with some highlights from my collection. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 highlights, Stu Pluback style. I'm going to have these notes roughly in order from what I think is 10 to my number one note. And without further ado, let's get right into this. At number 10, I have the 1891 $2 Treasury note featuring General McPherson. This is a really nice note, one of my favorite types. This one is in very fine 30. And as you can see, it has some folds and some wear, but overall has really nice eye appeal. I had actually intended to sell this one when I bought it, but I fell in love with it. This is one of my favorite types. These notes can be had pretty easily in low grade, but as you start creeping up, they get pretty hard to acquire. And this particular note, since some of you guys want to know the values, I'd put this anywhere between $1,500 and $1,800 retail, somewhere in that ballpark. Now moving on to number 9. Here we have a 1923 $10 legal tender, otherwise known as the poker chip note. I got this note a while ago on eBay. Really like this one. It kind of reminds me of MGM with the lion. The poker chips there on the back. Really nice note. There's some minor corner damage right here that is noted on this PCGS holder. Overall, a solid type. I believe I bought this note the ballpark at $2,000. I'd say the value is around there still. Really nice note. Number 8 on my list of top 10 notes is this $50 1891 silver certificate. This one almost has a fancy serial number. If only there was an 8 at the end, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be a nice radar. I know Dustin Whitty in Ontario would enjoy that. This is a really nice type as is. This one graded choice fine 15, although I believe it looks more like a VF note. It's definitely had some repairs. You can tell in the center there it's been washed out. Something's going on there. A really nice type. You really don't see these all that often. Let's see. That was number 8. Moving on to number 7. I have the 1886 $20 Diamondback. Really scarce type. Featuring Mr. Manning there. I just love these big brown seals. This one graded very fine 20 by PMG. And here's that diamondback design. This one I picked up recently in a heritage auction. Got this one for a touch over $2,000. Although any price book will tell you this is a lot more expensive than that, and I would tell you to go with recent auction sales over any reference. That's going to give you the most accurate pricing. But this is a really nice type to have. This completes my 1886 silver certificate typeset. Alright, let's see. That was number 7. Now number 6 on my list is this $10 First Charter 1875 National Banknote. In uncirculated condition, but with some obvious problems as noted. Edge damage, repairs, and a reattached upper right corner. This one from the First National Bank of Newark, Ohio. And this is just a really clean note. There you see Ben Franklin with the lightning bolt, the kite, the key, him discovering electricity. And then you just see Booby Liberty right there, riding the eagle. Pretty cool. This is DeSoto discovering the Mississippi on the reverse. Super clean. This is definitely the highest grade large size note that I have. I believe I paid in the ballpark at $2,300 for this note. The value, with it being a national, is, hard to exactly pin down, but this note was just too beautiful for me to pass up. So there you have it. That is number 10, 9, 8, 7. This is number 6. Number 6 on my top 10 highlights. Here at number 5, I have this $20 1880 silver certificate, blackback, graded very good 10. Here with Commodore Decator, one of our War of 1812 war heroes. This is a very tough note. Beautiful piece. Comment free. Bought this note about 2 years ago. In the ballpark of $3,500. I paid up for this one, but problem-free notes go for big money. And this is a very good looking, very good 10. And that is number 5. Number 5. Number 4 on my list is this 1875 First Charter $50 national banknote from the Second National Bank of Reading, Pennsylvania. One of just 13 in the state and roughly 100 in total existing. This note has seen better days. However, this is an extremely difficult type. People don't let go of these national banknotes that also double as a type note. You just don't see them very often. And this one has the comments of being damaged and repaired from PCGS currency. This one was graded a while ago. And I was able to scoop this one up at auction. I believe I paid in the ballpark of $7,800 for this one. Here you see the embarkation of the Pilgrims. Really scarce note. So this is number 4 on my list. Number 4. Number 3 on my list is a $50 1869 rainbow note. Here you see Henry Clay. Now this note is pretty rough, but these are really rare, extremely popular. And the Rainbow series is not exactly, I mean, I love all series, but the Rainbow series is not my absolute favorite, so I was just okay with any example. And with roughly just 72 remaining, I took this opportunity to fill the hole and move on and leave some of the better examples to collectors who enjoy this series more than I do. Here you see edge damage and corner reattached, noted by PCGS banknote. This one being graded good 6, which I definitely agree with. But a really tough type, tough type. This is number 3 on my list. Yeah, you see this corner coming off here. This is my zombie. But I'll take it. I enjoy having this note. Number 2 on my list of top 10 highlights. I have this $1,000 1918 Federal Reserve note. This one being from New York. This is a crazy note I did not think I would have at this point in my collecting career, but I'm happy to call this one mine. Now this particular note was once in a CGA holder and sold on Heritage a while ago. I believe it went for about $5,000, and I recently got this one from Great Collections and paid around $10,000 for this one. About $10,000. Beautiful restoration work. The big dollar signs next to the 1,000. But this is a dream note for me, and I'm extremely proud to own this. There's over 100 of these known, so relatively speaking, they're not extremely rare, but they are popular and they're expensive. Just the purchasing power something like this would have had is insane. Really nice note. And now, without further ado, the number 1 note, the number 1 highlight in my collection. This $1,000 from $1,000 gold certificate from 1907. This is a real trophy. Crazy note. This is definitely the top dog. It's a note I never thought I would own. Not for a while, at least. Here you see that stamp with a 2 and some residue from some tape, which definitely brought down the price for me to, get within striking range. $1,000 in gold coin. That's 50 ounces of gold. That's what this represents. And last I checked the price of gold, it was around $3,400 an ounce. So $3,400 times 50, you do the math, that's a whole lot more than $1,000. So you would have done a whole lot better with some gold. But you know what, I'll take this and I'll take care of it. This note was last owned by someone who bought this example in a 1987 auction. So they had it for 37, 38 years, and I hope to own it the same or more. So I hope you enjoyed my top 10 highlights of my collection, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.